Okay, so let's talk about how the Jesus meme coin is looking. This is the Hey Ed YouTube channel. I am your host, moderator, and all-around nice guy, Edward Anderson. I'm not a financial advisor, so do not construe anything that I mention in any of my videos as financial advice. Always do your own research before doing anything with your money. Today, I'm going to do a little update video for you on the Jesus meme coin. Now, I wasn't planning on doing an update video on Jesus coin, but I've gotten several requests, and I am a giver, so I thought I would do a video for you to give you my thoughts on the current state of Jesus coin and its prospects going forward. So a quick shout out to everyone in the Jesus coin community. You're all wonderful people, and I really appreciate you guys. So in this video, I hope to give you some food for thought regarding Jesus coin. So let's start by taking a look at how Jesus coin stands at the moment. Okay, so as I'm recording this, it is May 1st, 2024. Jesus coin is now 1 year old, and this has been the 1 year performance of Jesus coin. And today it is standing at decimal plus 7 zeros, 68. Fair disclosure, I am still a holder of Jesus coin, but not nearly as much as I used to have. I pared it back dramatically. I basically have a token position in Jesus coin just so that I don't forget about the coin. It's kind of like a placeholder, because this coin is a coin that I think does still have massive potential. And so I don't want to forget about this coin. Now, another bit of full disclosure, I personally have done very well with Jesus coin, so I cannot complain. But as much as possible, I try to put my money where it is treated the best. And I'm hoping someday to lean into this coin quite a bit more. I want to play this coin again in a dramatic way. I don't think the story on this coin is over. Now, at the moment, there are basically two issues that's affecting the price action on Jesus coin. The first one is a macro issue. So one of the reasons why Jesus coin has been kind of languishing here is because of market conditions. It is a participant in the market, right? It sits in the market. And if you think that Jesus coin is immune from overall market conditions, you're wrong. And this bull market that everyone has been touting now for months, that's supposed to be taking place in the crypto space, where is it? It's kind of like done nothing. It has petered out. So let's take a quick look at the state of the financial markets in general. Okay, so here's a 2-month chart of the stock market. And this market is in serious trouble, okay? That's the 2-month chart. Let's take a look at the 3-month chart. Okay, not looking. It is sitting right now on a very important support level. If that guy gets taken out, the next leg down could be dramatic. Let's take a look at the 1-year chart. I mean, look, even though the markets have had a really bad couple of months here, the potential downside is massive. Now, in my other videos, I've been talking about some of the issues affecting, the overall market. I mean, whether it's the banking industry or whether it's the de-dollarization efforts going on around the world, whether it's the $1 quadrillion worth of derivatives exposure, the housing market, the bond market, interest rates, inflation, okay? I'm really worried about this market. And that's why I've been touting in my other videos the importance of playing defense. Sometimes the best trade you do is the one that you don't do. Sometimes it's best to just sit on the sidelines, let the damage happen so that you can survive, so that you're around when the market flushes out, and someday you can go out there and pick through the rubble and find some diamonds. Whether it's stocks or commodities or cryptos or meme coins, I think we're going to have a really good opportunity at some point, but I don't think it's yet. I'm expecting a really bad financial crisis coming our way. So you really need to protect yourself. So listen, in that kind of an environment where there's a big market sell-off, a big bursting of the bubble, all asset classes are going to be affected. And the first thing that people sell are the riskiest assets. The riskiest ones get sold first. And in the spectrum of asset classes, the crypto space in general sits at the extreme end of that spectrum. And inside of the crypto space itself, the meme coins, they sit at the far end of that spectrum. So meme coins are the riskiest of the risky, okay? So you have to understand that. I mean, please remember that the total market cap of the entire crypto space, that includes Bitcoin, Ethereum, all of your tier 1 cryptos, and all of your meme coins, they amount to about, what, $1.5 trillion, maybe $2 trillion? That's it. That is tiny I mean, when you compare that to the stock market or the bond market or the Forex market, $1.5, $2 trillion is an afterthought. It's a rounding error. And that is a double-edged sword. On the one hand, because it's so tiny, it doesn't take very much to move a meme coin. That is why many people have become millionaires because they were positioned in a particular meme coin that went 1,000x. But the other side of that coin, well, the double-edged sword, I'm mixing metaphors here, all right. But the other side of that coin is that when volume disappears, it disappears. I mean, it like evaporates. It's like nothing. It is like watching paint dry. And relative to other asset classes, people in the meme coin space, they have a very short attention span. They really gravitate toward the newest and brightest and shiniest object. And Jesus Coin has been around for a year. Now, okay, that again, that's good and bad too, right? On the one hand, it's been around for a year, so we have a high degree of confidence that it's not a rug pull. Okay, this coin is going to be around. On the other hand, because it's been around for a year, people have kind of forgotten about it. It's kind of old news. Now, that doesn't mean that a meme coin or anything cannot, counter trend, the overall market. There's always something going up. There's always something that's in the spotlight. Regardless of what the market is doing, there's always something that is in play. And the degree to which, you spend your entire day analyzing the industry and finding the one that's currently in play, that's the degree to which you're going to have more or less success. But that takes a lot of energy. So everyone has to decide to what degree you want to devote your life to this game. And there are some people who are very good at it, but it is a full-time job. Okay, so that's the macro issue that's kind of affecting the performance of Jesus Coin at the moment. It's kind of like stuck in the quagmire of the overall market malaise right now. And there's nothing Jesus Coin can do about that, okay? It is what it is. Now, the other issue is more specific to Jesus Coin. Okay, listen, Jesus Coin has almost everything going for it. That's why I think the potential on this is amazing. But I think that its potential is being squandered. Let's start with the meme itself. This is a meme on Jesus Christ. I mean, come on. You can't get a better meme idea than Jesus Christ. But Jesus Coin has a market cap of 10 million. Meanwhile, there are meme coins on frogs and dogs trading in the billions. I mean, look, it's kind of embarrassing. So, in my opinion, the people behind this meme coin, they've dropped the ball. They're not doing what needs to be done to promote this coin properly. And that's what moves meme coins. Meme coins are all about the community. And as wonderful as the Jesus Coin community is, it apparently is not enough to drive momentum in this coin. We need influencers. And let's get real here, okay? We need the right kind of influencers. We need the right kind of marketing to give this coin the exposure that it deserves to have. And Jesus Coin just doesn't have it. Now, it's true that Jesus Coin did have that one big influencer out there, right? I'm not going to say his name because I don't have his permission to use his name. But you know who I'm talking about, right? The gentleman in Hawaii that we all follow and that we love and that we like. And honestly, I don't know whether he is still actively involved in Jesus Coin. Maybe if some of you know the answer to that, could you put it in the comment section below? Is that gentleman still actively engaged in Jesus Coin or not? But obviously, even if he is still engaged in Jesus Coin, it's not enough. We need proper, meme coin influencers to take a shining to this coin, and we just don't have them. And I don't know how you get them. I'm not a professional on how to promote, meme coins. But obviously, the people behind Jesus Coin, they're not experts in it either. And maybe they don't care to. I get the sense that the people behind Jesus Coin are relying on the meme to do all the work. They say, well, it's a meme on Jesus Coin. That's all I need. And they assume that the world is going to love it just as much as they do. Well, look, it's not enough. And I'm sorry, but the Jesus Coin website is crap. I'm sorry. I want to be a little bit emphatic here, okay? Because I'm a little bit frustrated. I mean, let's take a quick look at the website. I mean, come on, guys. You throw up some standard, pictures that you got out of Wikipedia for, on Jesus. Then you got these childish graphics. I mean, come on, put yourself in the shoes of prospective, buyers of Jesus coin. They're going to go to the website, they're going to look at it, and they're not going to be impressed. That is a garbage website. I mean, how hard is it to hire some, fifth grader kid to put together a better professional quality, website? So that's really frustrating, as heck to me. So I just don't think that the people behind Jesus coin are doing what needs to be done to give this coin the proper respect by the meme coin community. I think the people behind meme coin, they need to reach out to the people behind, successful, meme coin and, buy them a drink or something and, pick their brain, ask them, how do I do this? How do I promote this coin properly? And until that happens, I just don't see why this coin would get anything going. So again, listen, I would love to lean into Jesus coin again. I'm itching to lean into Jesus coin again. Jesus coin should have $1 billion plus market cap. We're sitting at 10 million. I personally am not going to trust any kind of a rally that happens between here and 6030. Okay, so for me, the important level is decimal 6030, which is about a double from here. Any kind of rallies we have between here and there, I'm not going to trust. Okay, so let me give you one more thing to think about. There are some very big whales in Jesus coin, okay? We should all send a thank you note to those whales for sticking with Jesus coin through all this. There is a problem here, okay? Because the volume is so low on Jesus coin, if any one, just one of those whales decides just to lighten up, forget dumping the whole position, if they just lighten up, this coin could crater quite a bit more from here. So that's a very tenuous, that's a very uncomfortable position to be in, relying on the good graces and the goodwill of a handful of whales. Okay, listen, goodness knows I'm not what you would call an influencer, and I have no interest in being an influencer. I'm just a guy on YouTube. Now, it's true that I've got a Wall Street background and I've got a pretty good track record, in the meme coin space. But I don't kid myself that I have any kind of, real influence, in the meme coin space. In the end, I'm just, another guy on YouTube sharing his opinion. I am a little worried that because the volume is so low, that this one video might cause a sell-off in this coin because the volume is so low, it doesn't take that much to affect the coin. And I'm nervous that after this video, the coin take another dive, and then I'm going to get a bunch of hate mail. And I'll be honest, that's one of the reasons why I'm not talked about Jesus coin for quite a while, is because I haven't had anything good to say about Jesus coin, for a long time. And I didn't want to be the guy responsible for making the coin, take another dive. I'm hoping that doesn't happen. Maybe it'll have the opposite effect. Listen, one of the reasons why I did so well on Jesus coin is because I acquired most of my coins last summer when it was down there at the bottom of that channel and no one wanted to buy it. And I had to sit in that coin for a solid 4 months before the payoff came. So there is something to be said for, accumulating this coin here. And at some point, you can be very well rewarded for stepping up now when no one else wants it. But I do think that regardless, if you're in Jesus coin or you want to get into Jesus coin, you're going to need to be patient. You're going to need to wait for some kind of catalyst to make this coin run. What I would personally rather do at this point is I'd rather wait for the catalyst to happen because it has so much upside potential and it's down so far. I don't mind giving up the first 1 or 2x for the peace of mind of knowing that the move is in. That's one man's opinion. I am anticipating quite a bit of pushback, on this video, and I welcome it. Please, in the comment section below, let me know whether you think I got everything completely wrong. I have no ego on this topic. If I am way off base, I am willing to admit it. But you've been asking for my opinion. That's my opinion on the status of Jesus coin. If you don't mind, could you support my channel by hitting that like button and subscribe? Ed Anderson, live from Minnesota, signing out.
Copy that.